John, the simple fact is that someday all of us will die. The Bible says that it is appointed unto men once to die, and after that comes the judgment. And you know, God has created within us the knowledge that there is something that exists beyond the grave. And in this series, we're going to talk about what happens 1 minute after you die. Death awaits all of us like the concrete floor awaits the falling light bulb. It will happen. You know, one day in Chicago, I was asked to come to a funeral, and the reason I was invited is because I was a minister. The family was not religious. As a matter of fact, the son told me that I was asked because a shirt-tailed relative said that a minister should be present. And then he said to me, he said, I want you to make this as short as possible. He says, nothing that you say will be too short. I made a deal with him. I said, first of all, I will be brief, but I do need to say what I believe about the afterlife, even though I will not refer to your father, a very wealthy man who made tons of money in the shipping business. Well, the question is, what was happening to that man while we were discussing this with his widow and his son? Where was he? These are the kinds of questions that we are going to answer because we of ourselves cannot look behind that curtain. We can't peek behind to see with authority what is there. But we have the light of the Bible. God has given us insight as to what it is that we're going to encounter when we die. And we'll be getting into this in great detail, but of course, not everyone is going to have the same experience. There are those who are going to be experiencing the light and the glory of Jesus. But there are also those who are going to be experiencing dark gloom and isolation and even torment. Death is certainly a serious matter, and we must be ready because it will come. So these are the kinds of questions that we are going to be answering as we look into the topic of 1 minute after we die.